good evening. You're most welcome to the Nowcast News Bulletin, live at 7 p.m. Today is the 20th of February 2025, and my name is Mercy Draru, the anchor for tonight. Without wasting any time, let's first take a look on the headlines making up the big stories for tonight.
Coming up in the news tonight, stakeholders urged to collectively play their roles for better performance. Worries as 30-year-old man murdered, body dumped in septic tank. And parents briefed on the interpretation of UCE results. More of these details will come in the Nowcast live at 7 p.m.
Welcome back from the headlines, and to start with our stories straight away, are looking at education in Arua City as West Nile sub-region still grapples with the challenge of poor academic performance at the national examinations, most especially at the primary level. A number of factors have been attributed to the decline of performance of the learners in the region. Farish Majid has more of the details.
As West Nile sub-region still grapples with the challenge of poor academic performance at the national examinations, most especially at primary level, a number of factors have been attributed to the decline in performance of learners in the area, among which include poor attitude of learners towards education, limited support from parents, rampant disc operations, among others, have been identified as some factors contributing to the poor performance of learners in the area over the years. To address this challenge of poor academic performance, for instance, as witnessed in the recently released primary level examinations, Ivo Division on Saturday 15th of February 2005 held the Maiden Education Conference, bringing together different stakeholders at Mon University Conference Hall to deliberate on challenges and strategies of how to improve on academic performance within the area. Elema Justus Oloto, the chairperson of the organizing committee of the Maiden Ivo Division Education Conference, acknowledges that the sole purpose of the meeting is to reawaken the different stakeholders, most especially the parents, on taking the education of their children seriously.
We want to make people, to awaken up people to Ivo, especially the parents, to take up the education of their children seriously, so that their children can get quality education and even have quality outcomes.
Very Reverend Professor Dr. Dobukere Pichapifani, a renowned educationist from the region, working at Mon University while delivering the keynote address at the conference, called for collective responsibility from all stakeholders for improvement in academic performance of the learners in the region.
It takes two to tango. What point am I emphasizing? The role to educate our children cannot stand on only one person. Government has its part to play, has to play her part. You parents have your part to play. You have to play your part. The schools have their roles to play. They have to play their roles. But if any of us left it for one party to do it, then it is not going to work.
Mugomba Geoffrey, the Ivo Division Town Clerk, however, called for support from all stakeholders towards their office, most especially during transfers that aim at improving the schools, as witnessed several, where some communities have on some occasions protested the exercise.
Our private schools are struggling. Even our UPE schools are struggling. When you find a community, we have challenges of communities closing up head teachers' offices. You find head teachers and teachers absenting themselves, all late coming. But this is not possible in Central here. So I appeal to all of you stakeholders to support us, ensure that this transition becomes successful, such that our schools can be very active and live up to the expectations of both the parents and the government.
As the division still struggles with the challenge of high school dropout rates, Honorable Atiku Bernard, the former member of parliament for Ivo County, who also doubles as the chairperson for Arua City Land Board, blames limited support from all stakeholders as a factor contributing to this.
People are actually willing to send children to school, and they do that religiously. But the environment in which these children operate eventually begins to eliminate some, depending on the support systems, either at home or in the community or at school. Now, when I talk about support system at home, what a parent is supposed to provide in terms of accommodation, in terms of feeding, in terms of protection and care, security, in terms of health, in terms of general well-being of the child, and preparing the child to go to school and providing all the requirements. The community environment, how are our communities handling our children? Are they looking at these children when they are coming of age as wife material, as women to marry, or are they protecting this girl child or girl children as future, empowered wives?
The Maiden Ivory Division Education Conference was held under the theme Redefining Quality Education, Strategies for Providing Holistic and Accessible Education for Improved Livelihoods in Arua City. It brought together a number of stakeholders where the division's best performers in last year's primary living examinations, together with Uganda Certificate of Education best performers, were awarded with mattresses. Farish Majid, reporting for West Nile TV, Nalcast. In Arua City, it brought together a number of stakeholders where the division's best performers in last year's primary living examinations, together with Uganda Certificate of Education best performers, were awarded with mattresses. Farish Majid, reporting for West Nile TV, Nalcast.
Fear engulfed residents over Kessi Cell, Nyachara.
Fear has engulfed residents of Akesi Cell, Nyashara Ward, Abindo Division municipality after a 30-year-old man identified as Francis Biloyotho was tragically murdered and his body was discovered dumped in a septic tank. The incident, which occurred last night of 19th February 2025, has sent shock waves through the community, and authorities are working to investigate the circumstances surrounding the crime. Senior Superintendent of Police Philbert Wahibi, Nebi District Police Commander, said police have arrested a suspect, an elderly woman, in connection with the murder.
We had an incident last night at an specified time where one of our residents suspected to have been killed. That person is called Biloyotho Francis. Is a male adult, around 30 years, an alur, a casual laborer, and he has been residing, according to Chairman Erosiwa, he's been a resident of Kasuku Cell in Nyachara Ward, in Abindo Division in the municipality here.
Wahibi added that details about the motive, the relationship between the victim and the suspect, and the events leading up to the crime are still unclear.
So far, preliminary investigations were not really established the motive of the murder, but with time we shall. But I want to appeal to our residents, especially of Nebi and surrounding areas, that there are several ways of resolving, if at all there were any conflicts concerning that what happened. So there are issues, they should be brought to authorities, not taking away life extrajudicially. That one is, we condemn it in the highest terms possible, because that's not the way how we should treat fellow human beings. Then we also want to appeal to those that may be having information, please. It's welcome. Let's work together to make sure that we have justice for the lady.
James Keritho, chairperson LC1 Akesi Cell, urged the authorities to conduct a thorough investigation, including forensic analysis and interviews with the witnesses to piece together events surrounding the murder.
Anwangu simu ma jarabu reparation mibule jenu bugoira ma enwangu kum pangati muto I compound pare. Nasa mecha enge ungone dana manyinedi kini mego simu wawashirene ya kod gimul kom esha mandan kurusor kago ikome ndundu agama galo ngatush kabiri mapeko cha temre iye awoka nwanga ubi esha nyenge jilongo bila oto ma avo pare uberu kago ku sagati pamegu esha.
Reports from Nebi police indicate that this is the second incident of murder registered in the period of 2 weeks. The suspect, whose identity has been sealed, will help police for more investigation into the matter. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
A very sad story over there for the people of Nebi municipality and other parts of the region, which we should really desist from murdering people just like that and taking the law into our hands. And still in Nebi district, the Ministry of Local Government has equipped Nebi municipality parish development model leaders with tablets to enhance the work under the parish development model program. The tablets, which were previously used by UBOS to conduct the National Population Census 2024, has been redirected to the parish development model leaders to facilitate their work, and Alfred Jawok has more of the details.
The Ministry of Local Government has equipped Nebi Municipality PDM leaders with the tablets to enhance their work under the Parish Development Model Program. During the stakeholders meeting held on 19th Feb 2025 at the Nebi Municipality Boardroom, the authority said this initiative is part of the government's efforts to digitize and streamline operations at the local level. According to Idris Shukru, Deputy Town Clerk in the municipality, the tablets will likely facilitate tasks such as data collection, reporting, and communication, making it easier for PDM leaders to manage and implement projects effectively.
It is true that we received tablets from the ministry, and these tablets are going to be used for PDM activities, especially entering the information general data about the households and the beneficiaries of PDM program.
Meanwhile, Annette Arash, one of the PDM leaders in the municipality who received the tablet, confirmed that they will make use of the gadgets to its intended purposes.
We have been given these tablets today officially to embark on the activity of PDM. As the officials that we have received them, we shall properly use them for the activity, more especially the PDM, and we thank the government and his team that all along we have been waiting for these gadgets and it has officially come. So we promise that we shall do our service as well as stated.
Geoffrey Ngiriker, Mayor of the municipality, says this move is expected to improve the overall efficiency and impact of the PDM program in Nebi municipality.
So grateful today that we have been able to receive these tablets from the Ministry of Local Government in partnership with the UBOS to deliver to our people who will be able to collect data for PDM projects which are taking place in our area. We have so far received 20. We have 9 chairpersons for the circles, and we have 9 town agents plus the 2 officers who will be handling in office. So today they received all these tablets to go and execute the work that they have been assigned to. We want to thank the government for this offer.
Donald Wachgu, Assistant RDC Nibi District, revealed that the Ministry of Local Government has been working to strengthen local governance and service delivery through various initiatives, including capacity building and infrastructure development.
We're going to use this to make sure that the data, the information that we need for PDM, the information that we need in the villages, in the parishes, are received and taken for decision making by the government of Uganda. We want to thank the government for making sure that we go digital, because sometimes as the district, as the municipality, we have come to be number 3rd in Uganda. It is not easy, but because we have been using this type of technology to make sure that we equip ourselves and we update ourselves with the daily information. Now that we have gotten this tab and we are giving this tab to the PDC and the parish development parish chiefs in the parish, they are going to move outside there and preach the message and capture more information that will be useful for decision making by the government of Uganda.
The provision of 20 tablets to PDM leaders in the municipality is a significant step towards achieving these goals. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Welcome back from that story, and moving to Madi sub-region, in particular Moyo district. Moyo parents on the 19th of February 2025 briefed on the interpretation of the new curriculum, Uganda Certificate Education results, following the release of results last week by Uganda National Examination Board, UNEB. Okumu Anthony Dominic reports.
After the release of the Senior 4 results under the new curriculum, many parents have been struggling to interpret and understand the results of their children who sat last year. It's upon this background that the District Education Office was engaged to brief the parents about the interpretation of the results. Edema Wilson, the District Sports Officer and Inspector of Schools, explains and interprets the results for those who might have challenges in regards to the interpretation of the results.
I would like to explain to all the parents that if your child has got a result 1, that means your child is able to get a certificate and move on with life. Your child is also able to go to Senior 5 and take the most appropriate combination, because the child is either exceptional or outstanding or satisfactory. The child can do everything. So in other words, if your child has got like A, B and C's in between, your child is very actually an excellent child. That child can do everything. So there is no need for us to worry about this new curriculum. It is competence based. So we are appealing to all those ones who do not support their children effectively. For sure, the new curriculum is a very good tool that can really train your child to be somebody one day out there. If you are somehow a lazy parent, if you have not been supportive, then you see those results, those E's, those D's there. If you have too many D's, it's not good at all. Even for all the curriculum, once you have too many F9s, you cannot get a certificate. You are in grade U, you cannot get certificate. So the same applies also with this one. If you are relying on basic, you are an elementary student, there you don't qualify for the award of certificate.
Dramani Sande, the Director of Studies Lower at St. Andrews College, Moyo, explains the criteria being used in the formation of subject combinations for those learners who are set to join advanced level, and advise parents to consider other courses for the learners who only obtained basic levels in UCE last year.
Current Senior 5 who are going to be taken after the release of this result will be subjected to this curriculum which is adapted. And at the subject combination level, all the subjects have not changed. Combinations shall be given as usual. The learners will do 3 principal subjects and 2 subsidiary subjects. One is general paper and The other one will be either subsidiary mathematics or subsidiary ICT, basing now on the combination which this learner will be given at the school. And also on the performance or achievement level, learners who have scored D, their description is basic. We advise learners in such categories to take subjects with higher achievement level A, B, C, so that they don't face more challenges.
Ijote Abubakar Yalule, a teacher at Moyo Town Day Secondary School, appeals to parents to support their children with scholastic materials so as to improve the performance of learners, which he said is competence-based.
My caution to parents, let's support the learners with the scholastic materials, paying their fees in time, so that they are not disturbed and they concentrate on doing their mandate in academics. We also have new books in the market for the new lower secondary curriculum subjects, which if we are able to support the learners with, I think it is going to improve their competence in all the subjects that they are doing, so that in their next level they are not going to have too much confusions or complications in terms of performance.
Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
And finally, Erusi Secondary School, a government-aided secondary school in Erusi Sub-County, Nebi District, has been hosting an inter-class football competition which reached its climax Wednesday, 19th February 2025 at the school playgrounds. Alfred Jawok has more of the details.
Erusi Secondary School, a government-aided secondary school in Erusi Sub-County, Nebi District, has been hosting an inter-class football competition which has now reached its climax on Wednesday, 19th February 2025 at the school playing ground. The 3-day competition has likely been generating excitement among students, teachers and staff. Richard Bruno Komakech, Games Master Erusi, said the interclass football competition is a great way to promote teamwork, sportsmanship and physical activity among students.
It is in preparation to the district ball game 1 competition, which is at the corner. It is soon. The executive meeting took place today, and I know soon they are going to call the game teachers who will go and also meet and we schedule the day for the competition. So we are not scared, my boys are ready. So you people out there, we are ready this time around. At least the trophy for football must reach Erusi Senior Secondary School.
Cromwell Mungujakisa, a student of Erusi SS, asserted that it's also an opportunity for students to showcase their football skills and compete with their peers.
The competition has been organized to prepare our players to go for district tournament in Nebi, and as well as going for international level, national level actually, and regional level.
The reason why our teachers organized this sport is to prepare the people, the sporters who are going to participate.
As the competition reached its climax, the final match was intense and closely contested between S1 and S4 classes. A Senior 1 class emerged champion of the competition, defeating S4 3-2 in a penalty shootout. Some of the students probably waited for the outcome and cheered on their favorite teams. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Welcome back from that story, and that has been the Nowcast News Bulletin live at 7 p.m. And my name is Mercy Deru, the anchor for Nowcast. And from me to you, I want to thank you so much for always choosing West Nile Television for all your programs. And up next is Kelele Show with Madame Scovia. Please don't go away from your set. Keep it locked at your set, and also you can follow us using all the handles, and also www.westniletelevision.co.ug. Have a good night.